Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to direct your attention to the center of the field for our pregame ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, today is Veterans Day, a day to salute those who gave of themselves to serving our country. At this time, we ask that all of our veterans who have served in the United States military to please rise so that you may be recognized with a round of applause of thanks from those you have helped to defend. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please join our veterans and rise for a moment of silence to honor the men and women who have paid the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our country. Today we salute those who have lost lives from the United States Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard with a moment of silence. Thank you. Now please remain standing, remove your hats, and direct your attention at midfield as both teams hold our American flag for the playing of our national anthem. And now let's meet from the home team, Cheshire Rams. Number 1, Richard De La Cruz. Number 3, Connor Moran. Number 5, Luke Wiedemann. Number 7, Ben Thompson. Number 8, Charles Kurtz.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
Number 55, Zachary O'Connell. Number 60, Riley Wilson. Number 63, Jamie Fasano.
All right, good afternoon, good evening, and wherever you are in the world, it is either morning, noon, or night, I would imagine, right? With the time changes all over. Sun is set here on the East Coast of America, the United States of America. They just had a nice ceremony in observance of Veterans Day, which is tomorrow, and obviously well done by the Shoreline group. This is Madison taking on Cheshire in the Grade 8 championship game. The track to get here for both these teams, for Cheshire coming in as the top seed in the first round. They beat Shelton by the score of 29-0, and they downed Southington in the semifinals 52-32 in a shootout. Taking on Madison here today. Madison with a 32-0 win over Newtown, and they toppled Glastonbury by the score of 14-6 to make their way here. They're out of the AFC. Out of the NFC is Cheshire. So that's how they got here Obviously, they had terrific regular seasons, and they're here today to play some football. Both teams in the familiar colors of their high schools, which is certainly great to see. And we're just about ready to play some football as the captains for both squads will come on out. The entire team from Cheshire coming on out towards midfield. Now they'll stop a tad. Connor Morin, not in uniform today for Cheshire. He's banged up with an injury. Outside linebacker. But he is out there for the coin toss, which is great to see. Captains for Madison. You can clearly see the jersey numbers. Tony Morrow, one of the captains, along with Sam Sisk. Also, another captain is Will Klein. And the Madison fourth captain is Nick Lombardi. Coin toss. Captains for Cheshire, we mentioned Morin. Of course, number 53, that's Jake Steinberg. Also, one of the captains for Cheshire. And the third captain for the Cheshire football program is number 19. That is Michael Simeone. He'll be the quarterback here today. Baker Mayfield is his favorite NFL player, and maybe he's trying to emulate Baker Mayfield, who's a quarterback out of Cleveland. Certainly learning under fire. So we're just about set to get this grade 8 championship game underway, and it's nice to have you with us.
All right, this is Adam, take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
All right, welcome right back. We're set for the opening kickoff to get this one underway. Grade 8 championship game. Kickoff to travel from right to left. It'll be Madison to kick it away. Tigers from the 40-yard line. This should be a very interesting affair. Right-footed kick, spins end over end, drops on down, taken there by De La Cruz of Cheshire. And he'll return it out towards the 39-yard line, and that is where Cheshire Rams will put it in play 1st and 10. So it's a team that can put up a lot of points, put up 52 versus Southington in the semifinals, as we mentioned. And let's see what Madison will try to do defensively here early on. Cheshire will come out 1st and 10. Simeone, the quarterback, calling out the plays to get things going here. Everybody ready? Wings left and right as he barks out the signals, and they hand it off. De La Cruz coming to the near side, spun around, and they gang tackle him. Boy, they put a lot of hungry Tigers on him right away. And he's going to be brought down for a loss back toward the 31-yard line. That's a loss of close to 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 16 to go. So De La Cruz brought down. Also plays some basketball. His favorite movie is Little Monsters, and he just had a bunch of monsters coming after him there in the name of the Madison Tigers. Boy, they were eager. They came ready to play on that 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and about 16 to go. Interesting. Now it's all beginning here. Cheshire working out of the huddle. Defense shifting. 8th graders, certainly good size 8th graders out there. Compare them to the 4th graders. Boy, do they grow a lot in those years, don't they? Hand off. Nice move through the middle. And a quick run there by Kurtz. Kurtz was shouldered down as he moved it out towards the 39-yard line. So he got it back to the original line of scrimmage where it sets up 3rd down and 10 to go. Might have actually got a yard beyond that original line of scrimmage, so we'll call it 3rd down and 9 from the 39-yard line for Cheshire. They'll break the huddle and they come out offensively. De La Cruz will be the wing out to the left side. Quarterback work under center. Simeon will take the snap. Hands it off. Big tailback, struggling to fight for yardage. That was Kurtz. He got stood up and just held there to a halt. Good defensive play. Daniel in on the play defensively. He got some help from Alex Cushing. So it sets up 4th down, about 6 yards ago, and Cheshire coming up to the line of scrimmage. Will we see a quick kick here? Simeon to work under center. They're going to go for it. They hand it off. De La Cruz fights his way to the 45, and he's brought down. That Daniel Hand defense looking quick here in the early going. A couple of guys in on the tackle. Salmani able to make the tackle. Number 95, Wesley Salmani. He's an offensive guard and an offensive tackle, and Madison will take over after a very aggressive first series on the defensive side of the ball. Now they come out offensively for the first time. Only one Madison team in a championship game here in 2018. Usually you see multiple. North Haven had multiple. Glastonbury had multiple. Cheshire had multiple. Southington with a win in grade 4 today. Manchester victorious in grade 5. Cheshire in grade 7 with a win. North Haven with a victory in grade 6. Man in motion, 2nd down. Play action. Pass slung out to the right. It's caught in a great move there by Sisk. And Sisk down the sideline. Oh, boy, he just put a stiff arm on a cornerback and drives the ball with authority down towards the 25-yard line. And right now, this team is just coming out on fire. Madison with all the momentum here in the early going. 7 minutes remaining in the opening quarter of play, still scoreless. Sammy Sisk will go wide to the right side. Take a look at a replay on that pass play a minute ago. Left-handed throw out there by Klein. Klein to work out of the gun. On 1st and 10, they hand it off. Big hole over the right side and spun down after a 7-yard run. That was just well done to the far side. Lulo made the tackle on the running back. Simone, big, strong running back in that backfield. Again, they work out of the shotgun. And the run through the middle, and that's close to a 1st down towards the 15-yard line. So Klein, the quarterback, who will throw it left-handed. It looks like he's got some real power football players on his side of things. Simone, Wesley, strong in the backfield, really bruising running back. 3rd down and short. That ball sitting down towards the 17-yard line. Klein again out of the gun. They'll hand it off. The Cheshire defense will stop that run in its tracks. Virtually no gain. Swarming defense of effort coming on in. Ben Thompson helping out. Also plays lacrosse. Of course, Cheshire, a great lacrosse town similar to Madison. Sisk will shift off into the slot near side left. He's a big target for the quarterback, Willie Klein. 4th down. And need about 5 for the 1st down after that last running play. They're going to go for it here. Left-handed throw, and it's incomplete. It was short. And intended for the receiver coming off the left wing here, and it goes incomplete. So Cheshire will take over on downs after the incomplete pass. That pass was intended for Lucas Costa, by the way. So Cheshire with it, 1st and 10. Simeone, the quarterback. And they're going to hand it off. De La Cruz trying to find some room, and that play was whistled dead from the start. That's going to be a false start on the offense, and they'll be backed up. So the 5-yard penalty will set up Cheshire 1st and 15 inside their own 15-yard line towards the 14. They break the huddle, they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hilson, the wide receiver, to the near side in single coverage. Kelly has him in the single coverage here. Simeone will take the snap. They're going to go back to the ground game. De La Cruz, nothing going right. Reverses back to the left side, and he barrels his way across the 20 towards the 21-yard line before he's brought down. That will set up 2nd down. And about 7 to go for the 1st down, so he got close to 8 on the carry. That's a good run by Richard De La Cruz. Again, the receiver coming to the near side is Peyton Hilson for Cheshire. Got a receiver tight end to the right. They work out of the gun. Simeone will take the snap. 2nd down. Simeone caught. Wanted to turn the corner, and he could just feel the pressure coming. And he's brought down immediately on the play. In making the tackle was Johnny Ciarcia, doing a nice job there. And we have Tommy Ciarcia up top on the camera for us, and I believe that's his nephew down on the field playing. He knows a lot about this Madison team, and he's got to be pleased with the start that Madison has had here in this opening quarter. Many felt as though Cheshire might really put up some numbers early on like they did back in the 7th grade championship game when they really took control versus North Haven. Now on the run, De La Cruz. Eventually he's going to bruise you. He's a big, strong guy, and he's across the 35 on a magnificent run to pick up the 1st down towards the 36. Take a look at that run by De La Cruz there. So that will move the chains. De La Cruz. Watch him take this handoff and reverse direction. Cut back across that grain. A little stiff arm. He runs hard, doesn't he? Finally brought down on the play. Back to the live action. De La Cruz again, the ball carrier from the line of scrimmage to 37 across the 40 towards the 41. That will set up 2nd down at about 6 to go. Scoreless here in the opening quarter, 2:33 left. Players shuffling on and off the field. Each team averages probably 20 guys, right? So you had how many participants? You had about 200 players that we get a chance to see here today. It's certainly a delight to be part of it all. Once again, we thank the folks at Shoreline Youth Football Conference for allowing us to be part of it all. There's a snap. Ball fumbled on the snap. Madison indicates they've got it, and they have. Deflected off the hands of Charles Kurtz and right into the hands of the Tigers, and the Tigers come up with a football. Let's take a look at that on the replay. Morrow with the fumble recovery, and that's the 1st turnover. You can see that just mishandled it. That snap came back like a rocket, so the fumble recovery. And now Madison with the football. That's the first big play of the game. Quarterback calls his own number, trying to fight his way through as Willie Klein. Klein with a couple of yards down inside the 40 towards the 38-yard line. So he got 2 on the carry.
To the Cheshire 38. Early second down.
So it'll be second down and about 8 to go. You know, Madison has come out with a chip on their shoulder here right now, and you've got to be impressed with the way they're playing. They have not allowed Cheshire to move the ball into Madison territory on the defensive side of things. Offensively now, they start in good stead after the fumble recovery. The pass for Sisk, and that's incomplete. It's thrown a little high by the lefty, Willie Klein, and incomplete. And it's going to bring up third down here. 1:16 remaining in the quickly moving first quarter of play. Nice crowd on hand for this one. Lights doing their job here at this gorgeous facility. This is quickly turning into one of my favorite facilities around the state, and I get a chance to see them on, well, a lot of facilities, not only in the state of Connecticut, but around the Northeast and New York, and this place is just gorgeous. They've done a terrific job in renovating. Little screen set up over the middle. Pass might have been tipped, and it's incomplete. It was intended for Tananakin. Tananakin just couldn't haul it in, as that was deflected. Brandon Tananakin wears number 81, the tight end screen. How do you like that? Klein just couldn't get it over the top of those big defensive linemen who were roaring at him there. Empty backfield on 4th down and 8. Triple threats right. 2 come to the left-hand side for Madison. Klein in the backfield. They're going to go for it from the 38-yard line. Single coverage all over the field. Here's a low snap. Klein back the pass. Throws. No, pump fakes. Now he's going to run with it. Dragged down from behind. 2 Rams got to him. And he's brought down. Moore got to him first. De La Cruz hunted him down 2, and Cheshire will take over. So the fumble snap from center does not hurt Cheshire. And they're getting the ball back after the defense puts up a big fight. And that was a loss of close to 3 yards on the sack there, and it's going to bring up 1st and 10 for Cheshire at their own 41-yard line. This is their best starting position. To the line of scrimmage comes Cheshire. Simeone, the quarterback, going to work out of the shotgun. Takes a snap. Going to run left. Haul down in this defensive struggle here in the opening quarter with under 60 seconds left. Still a scoreless game. Yardage has been hard to come by. Biggest play of the game thus far has been Klein's connection with Sisk on a pass play. Ball sitting at about the 43. And Cheshire breaks a huddle. They'll send a receiver to the near side. That's Anthony Arroyo. Triple threats go to the left. Single coverage here to the near side. Simeone will take the snap, go straight ahead, and he got tripped up as he tried to make his way through the line of scrimmage. Falls out towards the 45-yard line. He may have tripped over one of his offensive linemen. And it sets up third down. And about 6 to go for the first down for Cheshire. And that might have been the final play of this, the opening quarter. Rams not in that much of a hurry to run a play, and that's going to do it. We're through one. It's scoreless between Cheshire and Madison. Quickly moving. Hard fought. Scoreless first quarter. I know, look at this chin he's got on him there. All right, welcome back. Danny Alvarado doing some terrific work with his fingertips for us here today. And Corey Luba likewise up top. We have Andrew Danik and Tom Siasia manning the cameras for us, bringing you all those beautiful pictures. Both teams coming back on the field as a flip-flop ends. This has been a lot of fun here today. We've seen some great football. The Grade 4 championship game, outstanding. Southington victorious in that one. Manchester a winner by 8. Nothing going on. First play from scrimmage. La Cruz got tripped up and brings up 4th down. There's no gain. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. That defensive line has done a job thus far for the Madison Tigers here in this opening half of play. They have been real tough. Alex Cushing doing the job along that defensive front line, teaming up with the Owen Benish. Cheshire going to go for it on 4th down at their own 45-yard line. The snap. De La Cruz trying to turn the corner out to the right, reverse the direction. They got him trapped, and he got it back to about the line of scrimmage, and that is it. And they're going to turn it on over on downs to Madison, and Madison will bring that offense back onto the field. Ryan Zeller stepping onto the field. He wears number 3 for Madison. So they turn it over on downs. It is 1st and 10 Madison at the 45. Willie Klein, the quarterback, checks the play on his wristband. Wears it on the right hand, on the right wrist to be precise, as he throws left-handed. There's the snap. He'll hand it off on the backfield, and not much going on the run straight ahead. It has been tough sledding for both these teams here in the early part. It'll be 2nd down and 10. No gain in that prior run. They'll spread the field with receivers left and right. Simeone will take the snap. Back to the ground game again. That's a big run down the left sideline. Inside the 10 and towards the 7-yard line. And Madison now with a chance to strike. Let's take a look at that again. What number is that? 39? Couldn't read it. 99? Well, Ryan Millard with a big effort there. Brings it down inside the 10. That's the longest play from scrimmage by either team here today, as that went for close to 35 yards, and we'll get a timeout on the field with 8:08 remaining till halftime. Madison knocking on the door. 1st and goal to goal. We'll take a break. Back with more after this. Yeah, they did. All right, welcome back. Timeout is over. It'll be 1st down and goal to goal. Ball at about the 8-yard line, that far left hash mark. And they're going to hand it off, run through the middle, spun down and wrestled down towards the 3-yard line as Ryan Millard. You got about 4 yards on the carry. I'm going to officially put it down towards the 3. It'll be 2nd down and goal to goal for Madison. Willie Klein looking to the sideline for the play, and he'll bring it back in. You got Sammy Sisk wide to the left side with good size and single coverage there. That'd be a great target for Willie Klein if he dares throw it in that direction. No, he had some movement along the right side of the offensive formation here. Legal procedure, they'll be backed up 5 yards. That's a huge penalty. Brings the ball out back towards the 8-yard line. We'll set up 2nd down and goal from the 8 now.
Ball will be spotted on the 7-yard line.
So it's still scoreless, 7:28 remaining till halftime. Klein to work out of the gun. Same formation with a man in motion. They hand it off. Shooting up the middle is Daniel, and he's in for the score from 8 yards out. Madison on the board. As he'll take the lead here. 6-0. Take a look at that. Touchdown run from the 8-yard line. Well, they sent a man in motion. And that's just a great run through the middle. We'll take a look at that replay now. That is just a great effort for the score. You know, in the second look, that was actually Ryan Milliard, the ball carrier in from 8 yards out. And extra point is good. And it is 8-0 on the kick. So there you go, extra point up and through. That was off the foot of Cole Daniel, and now you have an 8-0 score.
At halftime, so if you want it hot, you got to get it now. Possession will remain open for the remainder of the game, but if you want it hot, get it now.
So on second down and goal, Milliard able to power his way through the middle there. He's the primary running back for this Madison team, I'm quickly learning. Now the kickoff. Daniel from left to right. Early lead belongs to Madison. Short kick. Maneuvered here to the sideline and escorted out of bounds rather gently was Galoza. Mika Galoza.
Knocked out by number 3, Ryan Zeller.
I'm going to give Zeller credit for the tackle for Madison from up above with a broadcast to the public in attendance here. He escorted him out. So Cheshire, trailing on the scoreboard, will come on up to the line of scrimmage here at the 45-yard line. Shouts of defense down below for Madison. They have controlled the momentum of this game from the first play from the line of scrimmage, and they have taken the early lead. Back the pass, the quarterback, and the throw dumped out to the right. It is caught. Just tripped up after making the catch on the far side. Galoza nearly broke that one. Good throw by Simeone out into that right flat. Big tackle made. Kind of a hand tackle. Simeone finding his receiver. That was a heck of a catch, too. That tackle credited to Mastaloni. 1st and 10 for Cheshire. That's their longest play from the line of scrimmage that I can remember. They're going to send a receiver to the right. That's Charlie Kurtz. 3 stacked to the left side. 1 running back in the backfield for the quarterback, Simeone. Simeone will take the snap. Calls his own number. Straight ahead. Meets resistance at the 38. Driven back to about the 41. They'll give him forward progress almost to the 37-yard line. So that's a good gain on first down against a very feisty defense. They've really been eager to get after that quarterback, Daniel, along that defensive line. Mentioned his name now a couple of times, putting up a great effort. So second down and about 6 to go for the first down. Cheshire to the line of scrimmage. This is their deepest penetration in the Madison territory, trying to respond to the 8 points put up on the board just moments ago at the 7-12 mark of the second quarter. Scoreless first quarter between the teams. De La Cruz trying to find some room. Able to barrel his way down towards the 35-yard line before he's tackled. A couple of guys in on the play. Simone helping out.
That's De La Cruz on the carry, where he's brought down by number 63, Tony Morrow.
Also, Morrow being credited with help on that tackle on that defensive front. So it brings up third down. About 3.5 yards to go for the first down. Michael Simeone to work out of the shotgun. Looks like he's having a conversation with Richard De La Cruz, his running back. Hands it off. De La Cruz lowers his shoulders and works his way inside the 35 towards the 33-yard line, setting up 4th down and very short, about 1.5 yards of the first down here for Cheshire. Michael Simeone will go to the sideline, get the play, trot back into the huddle for the Cheshire Rams. Here they come up to the line of scrimmage. This is a big play. They want to slow down that defensive momentum that has been gathering steam for this Madison team. This is an exclamation type point here in the contest. Let's see what happens. Simeone will take the snap, and they hand it off, and De La Cruz able to slide through the slimmest of holes and down towards the 31 to pick up the first down. That is just great running. For a big guy, he made himself small and able to make his way down to about the 31. That will move the chains. 1st and 10. Good job by the offensive line. Simeone again goes to the sideline for the play, and that one's going to take too much time to bring back to the huddle, so a timeout called by Cheshire. Tigers lead it by the score of 8-0 over the Rams. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us.
Thank you once again to this year's Shoreline Youth Football Championship weekend partner, Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
All right, welcome back. Timeout is over. Both squads coming back onto the field. It'll be 1st and 10 for Cheshire. Just picked up that big first down on 4th down and about 1 yard to go. Michael Simeone takes a snap. Wants to throw on play action. Caught out here to the left side. Trying to make a move, and that's a nifty one there by Galoza, still on his feet. Boy, he made that move at the line of scrimmage, and it bought him a lot more room. Let's take a look at that if we can. He's got it inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal to goal for the Cheshire Rams here. Simeone really disguised that beautifully with that fake of the handoff in the backfield here. You can see that. Most of the defense bit on that, and the throw out to the left flat. It's caught, and Galoza did the rest. Got about 20 yards after the catch. Cheshire has it 1st and goal to goal. Wable goes wide to the right side. Triple threats out that way. Quarterback Simeone will take the snap. Fakes again to the running back. Turns it towards the end zone. He's bumped out of bounds towards the 3-yard line. Nick Lombardi made the tackle on him. Good job there by Lombardi to hold his ground. He didn't bite on that fake handoff to Richard De La Cruz, and it sets up 2nd down and goal to goal from the 3-yard line. Tigers lead at 8-0, 4:26 remaining till halftime. To the line of scrimmage they come. In a moment, first they'll go to the huddle. Receiver to the right is Hilson. He'll draw single coverage there. De La Cruz in the backfield, big, strong, powerful running back. Wing out to the left side. Simeone to work under center. Hand up. De La Cruz going left. Grab, hit down towards the 1-yard line. First one to get to him was Sisk, and he did enough to slow him down, and he got some help from his friends coming on over. Simone did a nice job on him. So a critical 3rd down and goal to goal. Ball resting down towards the 1. Cheshire trying to tie things up. Again, they'll send a receiver wide to the right as a decoy, most likely. Simeone's going to work under center. Will he go straight ahead with it? There's a snap. He will on the sneak by the quarterback. He's driving towards the end zone. No indication yet, and I don't think he got in. And that's going to set up 4th down and goal to goal inside the 1-yard line. He stood up a little tall, didn't burrow down underneath, and here you go, another 4th down play. They converted on 4th down and 1 on this drive, and it was a huge play to try to take some of that momentum away from the defense of Madison. This one is gigantic. Clock ticking. Cheshire bringing the play in from the sideline. 4th down, goal to goal. Ball inside the 1. They break the huddle. They come up to the line of scrimmage. Simeone's going to work under the center. They need a good snap from the center. That's Bowman. And hold on, we'll get a timeout taken by Madison. 2:55 remaining till halftime. We'll step aside for just 30. Back with more after this.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark.
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
So the timeout continues down below. Nice to have you with us on SportingNewsCT.com. Our crew has done a terrific job since 7 o'clock this morning. We appreciate their help and their efforts here today. Coming out of the timeout, I think Cheshire will call a timeout. So they both want to call timeout to think about things. And that's what they'll do. So we'll take one more timeout. We'll be right back after this. Welcome right back as we continue. Nice to be with you all right here on SportingNewsCT.com. I should shut those comments off on YouTube. We have to delete a few things here and there. Come on, be nice on the social media side of things. 8-0 is score. Madison with the lead. Big 4th down and goal to goal. Here we go. Up to the line of scrimmage they come. Simeone tried the quarterback sneak last time, unsuccessful. Needs about a half yard here. Goes straight ahead, fighting for it, reaching over the top. Comes off left, touchdown. There was nothing up the middle. They never whistled it dead, and he just sprung off the left side here, and they get a touchdown. Ayla Cruz able to carry it in. Let's see that again. That will make it 8-6. Going straight ahead. Ball came free. Advanced the fumble. It's 8-6. Interesting play right there. Ayla Cruz picking it up off the turf on a favorable bounce and advanced it in for the score. I don't know if that was by design by Simeone when he was just plugged right there at the line of scrimmage or not, but it turned out to be quite successful, and the 2-point conversion try is up. And it is good. This game knotted at 8 after the 2-point conversion by Galoza. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more right here on SportingNewsCT.com. Hi, welcome right back as we continue. Tied at 8 here, 2:49 remaining. Kickoff coming from the 40-yard line, placing the ball down on the tee. Is Galoza. Micah Galoza, right-footed kicker. Ball placed down in that 40, and everybody getting situated for Cheshire on specials teams. 2:49 remaining till halftime. 10-minute break at the half, then they'll come back and play the second half of football. And that's squibbed along to the 35-yard line. Returnable from there, or is it? Special teams does a heck of a job there as Lombardi is brought down immediately. There was some good play there on the special teams by Jake Steinberg. J.J. Watt, one of his favorite football players. So it's 1st and 10 for Madison. Last time they had it, they scored, and they give up a touchdown here to Cheshire. So we're tied at 8 in this grade 8 championship game. Congratulations to the champions, all crowned earlier today. Cheshire winning in grade 7. Here's a snap. They hand it off. Tripped up on the run was Millard as he was trying to ramble through the middle of that defensive line. And sets up 2nd down at about 9 after the yard gain. Twin wideouts come to the near side. Millard remains in that backfield, the quarterback, Willie Klein. Klein takes a snap. Fakes a handoff and carries out to the 40-yard line. He's grabbed and brought down. Steinberg with a heck of a tackle there. Jake, a linebacker, also plays along the offensive line as offensive tackle. Favorite movie, Central Intelligence. Ball sitting right there at the 40. 3rd down. And about 6 to go for the 1st down. Willie Klein, the left-handed quarterback, barking out signals. Now he looks to the sideline again, down to 90 seconds remaining in the opening half. There's a snap. Willie the ball carrier, lowers the shoulders and grueling 3 yards on the carry. Ran into the arms of many. There's a good job tackling again by Steinberg and company. And this team is very active with their linebackers. Both teams are, a matter of fact. It's been somewhat of a defensive struggle today. Each team does have a touchdown, however. And it's 4th down and about 2 to go. Players shifting positions. For Madison, coming to the near side is Sammy Sisk. He's a threat to make a catch. Single coverage here to the near side on him. Will Klein, the quarterback. Looks like he wants to call timeout. Indeed, they will with 41 seconds remaining till halftime. We're tied at 8. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more. Stay with us.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
All right, welcome back as we continue here with our coverage of youth football. Shoreline Youth Football Conference Championship Sunday. Ball sitting right there at the 44. It's 4th down and 2 to go. And they're going to kick it away, which is a smart thing to do. The ball will come to a thudding stop, a little backspin on it at about the 34-yard line, and that is where Cheshire will put it in play 1st and 10. They'll have 27 seconds to work with. Clock stops with the whistle. Now it's Cushing with the punt. So Cheshire will come on out. Will he take a shot down the field here? Be interesting to see. Will they be content to go into the locker room and in a sense, I would think, survived this first half as Madison came out full of energy. They were just roaring defensively. All right, here we go. Cheshire counting players, they got too many on the field. Well, when you're counting your own offensive players on the field, you know you're going to be caught with too many there. And they're going to be backed up 5 yards for the infraction. Back to about the 29-yard line where they'll put it in play 1st and 15. Simeone to work out of the shotgun. He'll take the snap. He wants to throw. Airs it out to the right, and it dropped. It's incomplete. Bulger was the intended receiver. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 15 to go. So 2nd down and 15 for Cheshire. Clock stops with 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Watson comes to the near side left as a receiver. Triple threats to the right for Simeone. There's a snap. Simeone wants to throw. Back to the near side here. It's caught. Trying to break a tackle is Kurtz. Struggles out past the 35 towards the 36-yard line. Good run there by Kurtz after the catch. He didn't have much running room. And with 12 seconds remaining, Cheshire's going to call a timeout in this 8-8 game. They're giving it the best opportunity here. So the Rams need 8 to pick up the first down with 12 seconds left. Trying to figure out what they might want to do here offensively. I mean, can't be content with just the first down. Not going to give you much time. So they must have a trick play in their playbook. We'll find that out real soon here. Ball sitting there at the 35-yard line. Looks like the quarterback is going to be Kurtz. Similar situation. No, he's in the backfield. This Simeone. He'll take the snap now. Going to run it out right. A flag thrown, and Simeone is going to be roughed up and brought down well behind the line of scrimmage with 6 seconds remaining. That penalty going against Cheshire. I would imagine they're pretty content now to take a knee. That's a holding call against the offense. They'll probably, yeah, they may decline that.
Penalty against Cheshire.
Or are they going to accept it? Holding against Cheshire will be declined. And it'll bring up 4th down. And they still need about 8 yards to go for the first down here. The clock ticking. That's going to run down and run off. And that's going to do it for the first half. Tied at 8 between Cheshire and Madison. It was Madison scoring the game's first touchdown. Then you had the response, picking up a fumble and rambling in for a surprising score was Richard De La Cruz to tie things up from a yard out. That's where we sit. We'll take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
job. But it's Wable and Galoza. Yeah. All right. Everybody else you got perfect. Those two you're butchering pretty good. I just went down there. I was like, who's doing a play-by-play? He's like, he's up there. I'm like, I'm going to talk to him right away. Wable and Galoza. Yeah, Micah Galoza and Jack Wable. Sorry. I would have stopped you earlier. I thought you were down there. I was like, I'm filming. I'm like, I can't go down there and tell him. Yeah, right? That's why I went down there. I was like, you gotta be down here sitting there. Micah's like in the 20s. Ronnie's 7 below. Yeah, no, I didn't think I was going to need it.
raffle is 7805035. Again, 7805035. Do we have a winner? We'll say it one more time. 7805035. Alright, we'll do the number.
Tonight's 50-50 raffle. The number is 7805032. 7805032. If the winner could please report through the press box.
All right, welcome right back here to a beautiful, strong field inside the Surf Club. Really, outside is the Surf Club here, as of course Long Island Sound across the way, where it gets rather chilly. It's getting chilly outside, I can tell you that. A little bit warmer inside here. A lot of happy folks, however, cruising around, and you're going to go with that in there, okay? The 50-50 ticket, I guess I could have stolen that and said I had it, right? So we're just about set for the second half, as our score is tied at 8. 8 traded touchdowns in the second quarter. It was Madison scoring first, down to our right. Cheshire came on back down to our left-hand side on a fumble. It was picked up, and De La Cruz rambled in from a yard out. Madison scored a more traditional way, as Ryan Millard scored from 8 yards out on second down and goal to goal from the 8-yard line. It was fourth down and goal to goal when Cheshire scored the game-tying touchdown with the extra points added on kick. So 8-8. That's where we sit, just underway here in the third. Both teams coming back onto the field. Congratulations to Southington. They won grade 4, 13-12 over Cheshire. Manchester, they beat Glastonbury 27-19 as they win by 8. North Haven 22 over Glastonbury 20 in a heck of a game. Grade 7 Cheshire really walloped North Haven 34-0. And here this one undecided as of now. And Madison with the football to start the second half. Short gain on first down. So we're just underway here in the third quarter. The guys want to get out of here at the game's end. They were cleaning everything up. I've never seen them do that here in the press box at the half. Should have done that before the game one started, so we had a nice, neat work environment to work in. But we did it a little bit later, which is good. Quarterback is back to pass, and the throw by Klein. It's going to be caught by Sisk out on the right. And he's across the 40 toward the 41-yard line. That's his second catch of the ball game. That's a good one. And it's close to a first down. But going to be maybe shy. No, they're going to give him the first down of the 42-yard line as they'll move the chains now. So first down for Madison on the completed pass here in this 8-8 game. Looking to the sideline for the play are the Tigers. Rams and the Tigers. Quarterback Will Klein to work out of the shotgun. He'll take the snap and he'll hand it off. And they scramble to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Milliard, the ball carrier. And he will get a favorable spot. That's a great spot he gets, because they're going to give him 2. Second down and 8, they'll call it, as that ball beyond the 43-yard line now. Play coming in for the sideline. Madison, not as many players on their sideline as Cheshire. Cheshire certainly with a deeper roster, at least with numbers. That's a lot of playing time opportunity for all these players out here. Klein again, the left-handed quarterback to work out of the shotgun. He'll take the snap. He wants to throw. Zings it. Incomplete. Flag will fly. Broken up there by Wiedemann. Might have mistimed that deflection. He may have taken just a little too much of the body there before the ball got there. Let's see if we can take a look at that. I don't know. We'll see if we have it on replay. Take a look. You can be a judge.
When he caught the ball.
They're going to try it again. Here it comes. All right. A little glitch in the software program. Look at that throw. Yeah, maybe missed time there just a little. Penalty call. Officials right on that. So with the penalty, it's first down from the 41-yard line. They're inside Cheshire territory. Opening drive of the second half. Will Klein will send a man in motion. Pass out to Sisk. Makes the catch. Has speed. Runs hard inside the 30 towards the 29-yard line. A little receiver screen out to the right, and then Klein connecting with Sisk and the big run to advance the chains. 10 yards downfield they go to the 29-yard line where they have it first and 10. Tigers on the march, put together a good-looking drive here. A little variety, throwing the ball a little bit more. Sisk running hard. And they have it 1st and 10 at about the 29. 8:01 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Triple threats to the near side. They empty the backfield again. Klein will send a man in motion. That's his running back. Taken there by Milliard and tried to cut it back through the middle and got it to the line of scrimmage, and that is all. Good job by the interior of that defense. Richard De La Cruz brought down the running back. Again, they'll empty the backfield. 2nd down, maybe a loss of a half yard there. We'll call it 2nd down and about 11 to go. The ball back toward the 30. Down to 17 minutes. I should say 7 minutes and 14 seconds now on that clock. Milliard in motion, quarterback back. It's thrown downfield by Klein. It's got Sisk, bobbling catch. What a catch inside the 5 toward the 3-yard line. He had to reach back, and he pulls off a Rob Gronkowski type play. Oh, the coverage by Galoza wasn't bad at all, and we'll take a look at that. Beautifully thrown pass. Klein got it as far as he could. Look at that great catch by Sisk, and they have it now. It's 1st and goal to goal for Madison. They've come out airing it out here in the 3rd quarter. Knocking on the door to regain a lead. Led 8-0 in the 2nd quarter play. Cheshire came back to tie. Now they work out of the gun, out of the pistol. Hand it off. And in. Too easy. Touchdown. 3 yards out. Ryan Hilliard with his 2nd touchdown at the 3-yarder. Hilliard just takes that handoff right up the middle. Look at that hole opened up by the offensive line. Now the critical 2-point effort to make it an 8-point game. And Nicole Daniel to attempt. Ball down, kick on its way, and that one was going to sputter. No good. Never got a good piece of it. So they come up with 6, and they take a 14-8 lead with 6:33 left here in the 3rd quarter. Madison on top. We'll pause. Back with more in just a moment.
Today, with 20 locations in Connecticut, PTSMC is committed to providing the very best physical therapy care in the Shoreline area and beyond. Please visit their 10th location today at the west end of the bleachers.
All right, welcome back. Kickoff on the 40-yard line. Madison now leading. De La Cruz is going to take it on a bounce at the 33 to the 40, reverses direction, back to the 35, back down the left sideline. Got a big space down the sideline, breaks off another tackler, and then down to the 25 on a sensational return. And boy, Cheshire right back at it. He went all over the place, tried to reverse direction there, and goes quite a distance there. A total of, let's see with the math, about 42 yards on the return. I don't know if we have that on replay or not, but that was a heck of a return. And Cheshire will have it 1st and 10. Yeah, we'll check out the tail end of that. La Cruz, that was after that initial reverse of direction for the 2nd time. And he was tackled by a couple, including Sisk. Needed some help bringing him down. A little slew of company. Cheshire now has it. De La Cruz, the ball carrier, goes straight ahead. He took the snap out of the Wildcat, moved it down towards the 21-yard line. So we were wondering if these teams would make any adjustments at the half. Well, Madison came out throwing the football, a couple of completions to SYFC, certainly setting up this drive here in which they score. And then it was capped off by the milliard run. Klein and SYFC connecting on a couple of big pass plays. Now Richard De La Cruz working out of the Wildcat. Instead of Simeone, the quarterback, taking the snap. Going to set up third down and about 6 to go here for Cheshire. Down to 5:31 remaining in the quarter.
Ball is on the 21. It'll be third down and 6.
Rams come up to the line of scrimmage, the ball resting right there at the 20-yard line. Simeone back in the lineup on third down and about 7. He'll take the snap. De La Cruz will take the handoff, stiff arm. Inside the 20, towards the 15, rambles towards the 10, sprints to the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, 20-yard touchdown run. And that knots the score at 14. Richard De La Cruz on a 20-yard run. Watch this. Quick handoff. Looked like they had him in the backfield. Sheds a tackler. Takes on a couple more. Just plows through him. High steps it into the end zone for the score. 2-point conversion try to give Cheshire the lead. Galoza, left-footed kicker. And that is blocked. That is blocked. Matt Mastaloni with the block. And that is a huge play to keep this thing tied at 14 with 4:51 remaining. If we got a replay of that, let's take a look at it. Busting through, got the hand on it. And that was much needed, wasn't it? If you're a Madison fan. So the Tigers and the Rams remain tied at 14. We'll keep it right here. You can rest your fingers for a moment there, Corey. All right, this one brand new and shiny with 4:51 left. Just like it began with a tied score at 0, it's now 14 all. So the Rams will kick it away from left to right. Celebrating 50 years as a youth football organization. It has certainly grown through time, and spectacular football, great coaching, great understanding of the wellness of the student athlete down here. And I call them student athletes even though this is outside the school realm, because they are students, obviously. Elementary school all the way up to junior high school, learning the finer points of how to tackle and understand the game. And we've watched this evolve now. Imagine that 50 years it has been. I haven't been here all 50. Not that old. All right, kickoff into open space. SYFC is going to have to chase it down. Got a favorable bounce at the 15 to the 20. Breaks a tackle out to the 30-yard line to the 40. Now it's a foot chase down the sideline. SYFC still on the run. And he's wrestled down at the 25-yard line. Saving play made by Galoza, the kicker. Let's take a look at that. So SYFC got that favorable bounce. And now Madison in good stead. See that kick drop on down there? He picks it up. Watch this move. Right there by SYFC. Buys some open space. Really gallops down the field. And that is a great effort by the tackler, Galoza. Michael Galoza doing a great job. Hunting him down. Wouldn't allow him to go all the way. But it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. 50 yards on that return or so. Might have been closer to 60 with a second thought at it. Short gain there, and the ball down towards the 24. Madison scored last time they had the ball. They were throwing the ball around the yard. Quarterback is Will Klein. His favorite target has been Sisk. He has single coverage here to the near side. Now they'll put double coverage on him. One tight and one over the top. Get the single coverage on the far side with a trio of receivers. Milliard remains in the backfield. He has scored a couple of touchdowns. They want to throw. That pass is complete out to the right. It is caught there by Lombardi, and Lombardi quickly tackled down toward the 19-yard line. That's a good throw by Willie Klein. Had to throw it over the on-rushing defensive lineman and get it there. Now they have it third down and short. They need about 4 for the first down. Receivers left and one to the right side. Now 2 out right. Zeller in the slot to the right side. Lombardi alongside. Taller receivers to the left. One running back, Milliard in the backfield for the quarterback. Klein checks the defense. It looks like they really want to roar at him here. Third down and about 4 to go. Clock down to 3:05. He's back the pass. He wants to throw. Here's it out towards the end zone and over the head of all involved. And incomplete on the far side. Lombardi was the intended receiver. Well, not a badly thrown ball at all. Put it where only the receiver could bring it down. So it brings up 4th down at about 4. They certainly don't want to waste that outstanding kickoff return by Sammy Sisk. That's close to 60 yards. They have it now 4th down at the 20. 14 all, 2:58 remaining. 3 receivers go to the right, 1 comes to the left side, and Madison will call it timeout. We'll get a chance to rest our vocal cords for just 30 seconds, so we'll be back with more right after this. Stay with us.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
All right, back to the live action here on 4th down after the timeout. Klein will send Milliard into the backfield. He fades back the pass, wants to set up the screen. It's caught. Is there running room ahead? Indeed there is, and inside the 15 to the 14 to the 13-yard line. Daniel able to make the catch and a good run. That's a heck of an effort there. They'll move the chains. They have it 1st and 10. They set up the middle screen. Tied at 14. They'll come up to the line of scrimmage. Triple threat out to the right. 1 receiver left, that's Sisk. Milliard remains in the backfield. Klein's been throwing it effectively today. Handoff, Milliard trying to fight off tacklers, drives it down towards the 10-yard line, down to 2:22 remaining in the 3rd. Making the tackle was Atwater, Connor Atwater. Likes J.J. Watt, Bo Jackson. It's his 2 favorite football players, lacrosse and basketball, other sports he competes in. Spaceball's one of his favorite movies. And the Water Boy, of course. Why not? If you play football, you got to love the Water Boy. Looks like we're going to get a big 5-yard penalty for the illegal procedure call, and that's going to back Madison up. So it'll be 1st and 15. Ball back out towards the 18-yard line. 14-14 you score. Been somewhat of a seesaw battle back and forth. Madison has never trailed. They took an 8-0 lead. Cheshire tied it up. Madison regained the lead at 14-8. Cheshire had an answer and got back into this thing. De La Cruz on a 20-yard touchdown gallop, able to tie things up. 1st and 15 from the 18-yard line. There's a snap, handed off, Milliard. Right into the fray, cuts to the middle of the field and down towards the 12-yard line. Got back to penalty yardage plus some. Close to 6 yards on the carry. 2nd down, we'll call it 9 to go for the first down. 1:18 and ticking down here in the 3rd quarter. This one's going to go down to the wire, you get a feeling. It's been a dandy thus far. Madison taking a long time to get that play in. Quarterback Willie Klein making sure everybody is set. Milliard remains in the backfield. 3 to the right, 1 to the left as receivers. There's a snap, roll to the right. Klein sets up, wants to throw. Good left-handed throw off the hands of 2 receivers. He had 2 in the vicinity, and he nearly had them both. That was tipped not once, but twice, and we'll see it again. So let's bring up 3rd down and about 9 to go. We check out that replay. There you go. Little glitch again. Left-handed throw, slings it off of 1 and then 2. 81 and 31. 2 guys trying to haul it on in. Tannican and Lombardi. Neither one could catch the tip ball, but 2 are there. Middle screen, it's caught. Trying to maneuver is Zeller. Ball might have come free down towards the 12-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 3.
They'll rule it a completed pass. No fumble. And it'll be 4th down here for Madison. Down to 41 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. 4th down. They need about 10 for the first down here. Big 4th down play. Cheshire trying to make a defensive statement. Madison an offensive statement. Pass from Milliard, caught. And he's going to be brought down. They read that play rather effectively. First guy to slow him down was Ben Thompson. Then he got some help, and Cheshire will take over on down. Pretty good effort put together after the long kickoff return by Sisk, but Madison will come up empty. They do take a lot of time off the clock with just 11 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. We're tied at 14. So Cheshire will huddle on the far side of the field. As they come trotting back out, the Rams now with a chance offensively. Richard De La Cruz in the backfield. Matter of fact, there's 2 running backs. One off each shoulder. Simeone, they hand it off. De La Cruz trying to turn that corner on the far side. Reverses direction. Try to dodge another tackler. He'll draw a whole lot of company. That's going to be a loss back towards the 10-yard line. They cut down all his angles. They took it all away. There were no options. He's dropped for a 4-yard loss, and that will take us through 3 quarters of play. We got one more quarter of football left of 20 today on SportingNewsCT.com. Back with more after this.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
right, welcome back. 10 minutes of exciting football left. We hope Cheshire and Madison, I hope they, whoever deserves a win, let's do it in regulation. So we don't need all the thrill and excitement of overtime, do we? Let's get this done. All right, Cheshire has it first and 10. They're deep in their own territory. It'll be second down at about 14 to go at their own 10-yard line. Knotted up at 14 apiece. Low snap. Simeone forced a fall on it back at the 2, maybe inside the 2-yard line. Oh, boy, that was a near disaster there for Cheshire. Now they're faced with third down and a long way to go. They must get that ball well beyond the 20 towards the 24-yard line to pick up a first down. They need close to 21 yards right now. The timeout called for with 9:40 remaining in the third quarter of play. So Cheshire needs to settle things down. Madison, they came out aggressively in that first quarter. If you were with us the whole way, you know how aggressive they can be on the defensive side of things. And they may try to tee off right now. Good opportunity to do so against this Cheshire team. It's been quite a game here at the 8th grade level. Southington, grade 4 chance. Manchester, grade 5, grade 6. North Haven, grade 7, Cheshire. A lot of fans have been here for most of the day. The committee members of the Shoreline Youth Football Conference have been here all day. Of course, all the folks involved with the concession stands have worked so hard, and the policemen on site. Our crew out in the cold most of the day. De La Cruz, ball comes free. He was hit hard. That's going to be ruled a fumble. That's going to be Madison football. Will they change that decision? Let's wait and see. De La Cruz really got walloped. That is going to be Madison football on the fumble recovery. They have the football. Madison will take over inside the 15-yard line on the turnover. Let's see that again if we can. That is a crucial moment here in this contest. That fumble recovery. De La Cruz really got belted. It might have been Milliard who belted him pretty good. Yeah, we don't have it, unfortunately. So first and 10 for Madison now. With a chance with 9:31 left to take yet another lead. They've had 2 leads here in the contest. Play will come in from the sideline. Coaching staff setting up the play. I don't know if it was Milliard who came up with that fumble recovery. He was in the vicinity. Tannikin was also there. There's a snap. They hand it off. Not much going on. Might be a loss back towards the 14-yard line. I believe the quarterback was kind of interesting. Looked kind of awkward. Willie Klein trying to hand it off, and he almost got swept away with the ball carrier there. And hopefully he's going to be all right. They're out there to make sure. I don't know if certainly not trying to diagnose anything. So let's take a break with the injury down below. Yeah, he grabbed his shoulder. Yeah, could have been his collarbone maybe. All right, welcome back. So out of the game right now is Willie Klein. Hopefully he'll be okay. So taking the snaps will be Sammy Sisk. Sisk going straight ahead inside the 10-yard line, and towards the 5 he goes. Brought down from the backside by Moore. Palante Moore brought him down, the nose guard. Loves the movie The Blind Side, does Moore. That was a good movie, wasn't it? It's going to be third down. They can pick up a first down inside the 5-yard line towards the 3. Fumble recovery at about the 13. Trying to cash in on the turnover. Sisk again, lose one tackler, fights his way, struggles towards the 4-yard line. Going to be very close. About a yard shy of the first down. It'll be 4th down on another critical play. Coming up a little bit gimpy for Cheshire is Ben Thompson. 8:17 ticking down. Madison had the passing game going. They were flying high with Klein at the quarterback spot. Now out with injuries. Sisk has come in. He was the favorite target, and now we have an injured player down. That's Thompson for Cheshire, who is struggling, and hopefully he's going to be okay on the far side. So an injury timeout. We'll take another break. It's still tied at 14 in the 4th.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
Give me a better picture than that. All right, welcome right back. We continue on. Fourth down, a couple of yards for the first down. Sisk will take the snap, goes right, down towards the end zone, and in for the score. 4-yard touchdown run. Sammy Sisk powers his way in the 4th quarter with 7:53 remaining. Madison back on top by the score of 20-14. That's a 4-yard run after the fumble recovery as we take a look at Sisk, not to be denied. On the run on the right, he had blockers in front. Good effort, leaning in for the score. Fell into the end zone. 2-point conversion try upcoming. They needed players, they didn't need players, and now they are all set to go with players they need on special teams for this extra point try. Nicole Daniel, 2-point, extra point effort on its way, and it found its way through the uprights. 8-point lead now for Madison over Cheshire by the score of 22-14 with 7:53 left. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more football right here on SportingNewsCT.com.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I would encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
All right, we're back, and suspense continues here in the Grade 8 championship game between Cheshire and Madison. Kickoff from left to right. Rams would love a big kickoff return. Nicole Daniel to kick it away. And he'll squib it along, and it's going to be fielded and downed immediately by Cheshire. So they'll start with very good field position after the squib kick at about the 42-yard line. That's where they'll put it in play 1st and 10. It was fielded by Luca Wiedemann. Wiedemann, Julio Jones, his favorite football player, lacrosse and basketball, some of his favorite sports. After hearing all that, what's his best movie? His most, his favorite movie might be the way to put it. Billy Madison is the name. His hobbies, playing sports and playing Xbox. So Cheshire will come on out. Sammy Sisk has given Cheshire a lead. It's at 8 points. Scored on a 4-yard run. Daniel added the 2-point conversion. 7:53 left here in the 4th quarter. There's a snap. They'll go to the ground game. Ayla Cruz coming to the near side. A penalty flag has been thrown. This may go against Cheshire for holding. We'll have to wait and see. Ayla Cruz got banged up a little bit. He got hit hard when he fumbled it away on a prior play. You might remember, deep in his own territory. And they're making sure that he's feeling all right now. Holding will be the call. It's going to go against Cheshire. This play will be backed up about 5 yards. And again, you have an injured player on the far side of the field, this time for Daniel Hand. I should say Madison. Daniel Hand is a high school. And it looks like he'll be all right as he gets up. That is Keene, Garrett Keene. He'll probably come out of the game for a play here. Keene will make his way out. That holding penalty will bring the ball back to the 30-yard line. That certainly is costly. That is a big one. That was deep in the backfield. They need to go 23 yards now. Does Cheshire to pick up a first down with 7:46 remaining in the contest. They trail by 8. They come up to the line of scrimmage. Michael Simeone, the quarterback. He's got running backs off of each shoulder. Just one wide out in the set. He wants to throw. Simeone now scrambles, looks, and throws it to the near side. Coming back to get the ball in a sliding catch. That's a beautiful catch there by Galoza. I don't know if we have that on replay, but we'll take a look at it. And that was a well-thrown ball, and Galoza able to go get it to a spot.
Pass is complete to Galoza.
It's going to get back some of the penalty yardage.
Ball be placed on the 38-yard line.
Here he goes. That pass kind of wobbly, but Galoza able to slide underneath it. And it sets up second down. And about 16 to go for the first down. Ball out toward the 38-yard line. Simeone again to work out of the shotgun. You got a running back there too, and they're going to snap it to De La Cruz. De La Cruz out of the Wildcat. Really got up a lot of speed and headways down towards the 46-yard line of Madison to move the chains. He just swept it around the far side on that direct snap, and Richard De La Cruz able to pick up enough for the first down. Ball sitting at the 46-yard line. Clock down to 6:22 and ticking down. Cheshire coming up to the line of scrimmage. 4 or 5 across that defensive front. There's the snap. Run near side. De La Cruz. Can he turn the corner? Able to slice inside a tackle and down towards the 40-yard line. He left a couple in his wake as he moves it down to the 40 stripe. And that'll set up second down. He got 5 yards. Second down and 5 as they place it officially down at the 41-yard line. Simeone doing a nice job commandeering the offense on this drive. Trying to pull off a comeback down by 8 with 5:37 left. They have never led in this game. They've trailed now on 3 occasions. Galoza goes wide to the right. Only receiver in the set has single coverage. Simeone calls his own number. Trying to turn the corner near side, and they were waiting for him. He is brought down out a yard on the gain, and that is it. Coming up to make the play, doing a terrific job, was Ryan Millard. He just held his ground here on the edge and brought him down. Maybe a yard gain, and that's about it. And it's going to be third down. And close to 4 to go for the first down here for Cheshire. Obviously in 2-down territory. Trailing 22-14, down under 5 minutes remaining in the contest. The Rams come up to the line of scrimmage. Galoza comes near side left. Single coverage again. Simeone out of the shotgun. 2 in the backfield. Snap to Simeone. Quick handoff. De La Cruz bobbled the handoff. Turns the corner. Looking for the first down. Ball free. He's able to get it back. He fumbled it. I think that fumble is going to take away any attempt at a first down on that placement of the football there as he bounced it back a bit towards the 37-yard line. That's where they place it down. They need the 36 for the first down. Fourth down and about a yard to go. Game could be in the balance on this play here. This is huge. 4:03 left. They break the huddle, and here they come to the line of scrimmage. Simeone is going to work under center. Remember, he tried to score from a yard out. Eventually fumbled the football away, and De La Cruz picked it up and rambled into the end zone. That was back in the second quarter on an odd play, and Cheshire knows the importance of this play. They want to talk about it. There's a timeout on the field, 3:43 left, and we'll step aside.
Madison Youth Football and Cheerleading wants to thank our 2018 main sponsor, the Madison JCs, for their generosity, allowing our boys and girls to enjoy a wonderful experience this year.
All right, back they come onto the field. This will be 4th down and less than a yard now for the first down. Everybody in tight to the line of scrimmage, high backfield. They hand it off. De La Cruz going left, and he's inside the 35 toward the 34-yard line. They pick up the first down. That was the mission. Mission accomplished for Cheshire. And now they have it, 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line of Madison, down to 3:43 remaining.
Rams first down.
Cheshire working out of the huddle, waiting patiently for Simeone to come in with the play. He'll hand it off verbally to his teammates. Wide to the right goes Bulger. He's a lone receiver on the set here. They got 2 in the backfield. De La Cruz has been the primary running back throughout. Handoff. Simeone back the pass, wants to throw down the middle of the field. Incomplete. Oh, there looked like there was contact, and the flag will come out. Asking for the call was Bulger. He got it. It looked a little early. Let's see if we can see that again. That hit on the receiver, perhaps just a little early. See if we can pick that up. Simeone back to pass, throws a beautiful pass over the middle. See that early contact, kind of hacked that arm out of the way. I think that's a pretty good call by the official. Zella had the tight coverage. That is a huge penalty. Ball being placed down at the 20-yard line. That's where it's 1st and 10 for Cheshire. (22-14) the score. Fresh downs for Cheshire after the pass interference call. Simeone to work out of the gun. Running backs left and right. Handoff. De La Cruz trying to turn the corner. He's got some running room ahead. Barrels down towards the 10, towards the 5, down towards the goal line. And in for the touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown run has made it 22-20. Take a look at that again. De La Cruz, you can see it when he turned the corner there. Watch this. At the block on the edge. That was a huge block there by Atwater. And then he rambles and reaches out and stretches into the end zone. 2-point conversion, try to tie it here. 3:01 left, 22-20. This is critical. And the kick on its way. It has the distance, and it's through the uprights. It is good. Galoza under pressure, able to put the 2-point conversion through. We're now tied at 22 with 3:01 left here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, here we go. Hold on to your hat, 3:01 left. This should be interesting down the stretch here. Madison to get the ball back. Now Sisk got banged up, remember. I should not Sisk, excuse me, Klein. Willie Klein, the quarterback. Sisk took over at the quarterback spot and railed in. He ran it in for a touchdown. It gave Madison a brief lead. And of course, Cheshire just came back and scored. Had the pass interference call that certainly helped the drive. De La Cruz just capped it off with a 20-yard run. The extra points were good. On the kick, it was critical. Galoza and Daniel might come down to one of those two kickers, making or missing. An extra point try to decide this one tonight. 3:01 left. Cheshire to kick it away. Madison looking alert along that front row on the return team. Fans are having a good old time here. Like an NFL timeout before they kick it off here.
What's going on?
All right, both teams ready. It's going to happen. Micah Galoza to kick it away. Bounces one along. Takes a funny bounce. That ball's still free. And players dig for it. Looks like Madison has recovered it. That became dangerous as it bounced around. Castelloni able to fall on it there and get some help from some of his other black-shirted clad teammates. Those gold numerals, the gold helmets, very familiar colors of Daniel Hand, high school for Madison. Of course, the Rams in their familiar black and red, or red and black, however you want to look at. Representing the colors of Cheshire High School. We're tied at 22 here. All right, Madison with a chance. They could put together a scoring drive and most likely capture the Grade 8 championship. Everybody ready to go now. Ball resting right there at the 30-yard line. Sis, the ball carrier. So Klein not in the lineup. Steinberg brought him down. Big number 53. Jake has had himself a heck of a game here today. Dropped him for a loss of about a half yard. We'll call it second down and 10.5 yards ago to be precise about it. How's that? Clock ticking down to 2.5 minutes left. Sis will take the snap. Hands it off, and there is absolutely nothing there. Wow. Milliard is just belted down. That was virtually at the snap of the football. They were roaring in. 3 Rams all over him. Wow, who was that? They got a hold of him. Might have been Kurtz in the middle. He came rushing hard. You got O'Connell, Steinberg, all dominating the middle of that defensive line. Moore is out there. He's done a heck of a job. It's third down now and about 15 to go for the first down for Madison. On the 1:51 left. Rams have one timeout left. Tigers have a couple. There's a snap. Sis on the run. Able to pull it out to about the 30. The ball might be free. Cheshire indicating they've got it. No, he held on to it, did Sisk. Looked like it might be bouncing around for just a moment there, and it brings up 4th down and 10. This is a vital play. This is a huge play. I mean, if you're Madison, you got to think they're kicking it away here. They're going to use one of their timeouts to talk about it. That is a smart thing to do with 1:28 remaining on the clock. They're rather deep in their own territory. Do you try to pick up that first down, or do you kick it away to Cheshire? We'll find out. We'll keep it right here. It's been a heck of a day of football, folks. We have certainly enjoyed being with you throughout the morning and the afternoon and the evening here. And at some point, we'll go home, I would imagine. 7:20 is almost past my bedtime. At my age, I go to bed at 9 o'clock at night. We've had some magnificent games. Of course, the North Haven Glastonbury game, outstanding. 22-20 of final score. North Haven able to pick up that pulsating win. 1-point win for Southington over Cheshire, 13-12 in grade 8. Manchester beat Glastonbury 27-19. Grade 7 was all Cheshire over North Haven by the score of 34-0. Critical play, and it looks like they're content to punt it away. Nobody back deep to retrieve the punt. 1:28 remaining on the clock. Now they'll drift a punt return man back deep. Single safety to the 50. Now they'll drift 2 back. They are going to kick it away. That's a smart thing to do, safe thing to do. Ball will bounce around. Rams will stay away, and it will come to a stop at the 46-yard line. So Cheshire will get a chance. We got 1:14 remaining on the scoreboard clock. We're tied at 22.
Madison punt down to the 46-yard line.
Rams out of timeout. They'll take a timeout here. They're going to go into their 2-minute offense, obviously. Tigers still have 2 timeouts remaining. I can't see many reasons why they'd want to stop the clock in this situation here. With 1:13 remaining on the scoreboard, we'll keep it right here. Well, another year of youth football coming to a close here in the month of November on a beautiful November night. Let's see what they do. Simeone, the quarterback, will take the snap. De La Cruz trying to sweep it around the right side. Turns it upfield to the 50-yard line and falls forward and struggles to find the 48. Got about 6 yards on the 1:02 remaining. Remember, the Rams have 0 timeouts left. Down to 55 seconds. It's taking them some time to get this play organized here. Simeone having a chat there with Galoza. Galoza, the single receiver in the set. Second down to 42 seconds left. Simeone will take the snap. He's back the pass. He scans. He looks. He fires up in the air. Wobbly pass. Knocked down. Sisk, who's made some great catches today on the offensive side, couldn't haul that one in as a linebacker. So I guess when you change position, you get the type of hands that are accustomed to be part of that position. Offensively, he goes to get it. Linebackers and cornerbacks and such not known for making a lot of catches at various levels of football. That's the old adage, of course, but great job there to knock it down. Incomplete pass does stop the clock with 33 seconds left. Cheshire needs 5 for the first down. That might be the first order of business here. Get something to the sideline if they can. Simeone, the quarterback, to work out of the gun. Running play will take a long time. It took them a while to get organized after the running play by De La Cruz. Well, they're going to snap it to De La Cruz, coming to the near side, trying to turn the corner. Got to the sideline, stays in bounds, fighting for that extra yard, and going to be brought down at about the 46-yard line with 20 seconds left. He did not get out of bounds, did not stop the clock, and it's just going to tick on down. And I don't know if Chester's going to get off another play. They're certainly not ready to get off another play at this particular point. 4th down and about 2 to go, and I think they're content to come up and watch time expire. And they're not going to get off a play, and that's going to do it. We're through regulation, tied at 22. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
All right, welcome back. So we're going to go to overtime. Each team's going to get a chance with the football the way it looks. You cannot pick up a first down. So basically you got 4 downs to get it into the end zone. They'll have a coin flip to see who goes first or second. And they play until someone outscores somebody else. That's kind of how it all works. So we're in OT. Overtime we go. This will decide the champion in grade 8.
That was the first possession of the game, right? That was the first possession of the game. No, that was it. earlier in this quarter. And we came back on, we got back up and down. I was like, yeah. You know, they had like a full 10 to go. What are you doing? All the games are running together, huh? Oh, yeah. The only big breaks we get between halftime. Yeah.
Well, it's been one exciting day of youth football today. We've mentioned that a couple of times.
Yeah,
and
it was great.
this one certainly has thrilled us all, hasn't it? A lot of folks waiting all day for this grade 8 championship game between Cheshire and Madison. Right now, the overtime is being explained to both teams on the sideline. The captains will meet at the 50-yard line for the coin toss. 3 returning for Madison. 3 coming on out there for Cheshire. That's Connor Warren, who's not in uniform for Cheshire, across the way with injury. Well, a couple of different philosophies on the coin toss here with the KC overtime. Do you want to score and put pressure on the opposition's offense? That means you go first. If you'd rather go second and see what you got to do to win, and something like that philosophy. Put a little pressure on your own defense there. These two teams have played some great football today. Seesaw battle back and forth. Madison has never trailed. Cheshire has never led. I wonder if they go towards the scoreboard end or will they go down towards the concession field end, down to our right. They're going to take a little walk down towards the scoreboard end, down to our left. That's where they're going to go. Madison indicating they want the officials to go the other way. Cheshire's walking down to our left. Now they're going to make them go down to our right. Okay, so Madison with the football in hand here in overtime. No clock needed for overtime. No first downs either. We're just at overtime. All right, it'll be Madison on the offensive side of things first. Remember, their starting quarterback is out with injury. That's Willie Klein. He was terrific when in the ball game. Sammy Sitz has come on. He doesn't throw it. He just runs it, so they've lost a dimension of their offense, at least for a while. Maybe they surprise us here. Sitz to work out of the gun. Looks like he wants to throw, and he does. To the end zone. Up for grab. Nearly intercepted, and it goes incomplete. Wiedemann nearly brought that down. Remember, he was called for pass interference earlier in the game. Each team has been called for pass interference here today. So that's going to bring up second down from the 10-yard line. Sitz to work out of the gun. He takes a snap. He wants to run. Runs hard towards the end zone. Fights his way towards the end zone and in. Madison is on the board. And they take the lead at 28-22. Now the two-point conversion try upcoming. This is huge. We thought it might come down to the kickers, and perhaps it will here. Well, Madison now needs to know they know what they need to do, at least defensively. They need to stop the Rams. But first, they got to put up the two-point conversion, put a lot of pressure on Cheshire. Daniel to attempt. The holder is Lombardi. Good snap. Kick. Blocked away. Blocked away. Let's take a look at that if we can.
By who else? Jake Steinberg.
That is huge. He had assist on the touchdown run. Now the extra point try. Was blocked away. Cheshire will get a shot at it now. That's a 2-point conversion try upcoming here. Blocked in the middle. All right, 1st and 10. Cheshire handoff. De La Cruz going left side down towards the 5. Finds his way into the end zone, and they tie it at 28. And the Rams can win it with a kick. The Rams can win it with a kick. They take a, tie game now to the kicking game. Tied at 28. Each team has blocked an extra point attempt here today. Take another look at that run. We'll do that perhaps after this kick attempt because they're on the field to attempt. Galoza to attempt a left-footed extra point kick to win it. The kick on its way. It is up and it is good. Cheshire, they win it 30. The 28 over Madison in overtime. The Cheshire Rams, your champions, jubilation down in the field. What a finish here. They never led to the overtime to Cheshire. And they win it there. I don't know if we have that kick on replay, but perhaps we can take a look at it. Your final score, 30-28. The Cheshire Rams victorious. What a finish of this one. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the festivities down on the field for the final time here tonight.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Well, that's quite a finish to quite a day of football. Congratulations, all the champions. Cheshire winning this one in overtime. Exciting fashion. There you go. The final score, 30-28. The touchdown run by Richard De La Cruz here in OT. And then the 2-point conversion good as Micah Galoza hits the left-footed kick, put it through the uprights, no doubt about it. And wow, 30-28, what can you say? We got one more awards presentation down on the field. I don't know if they brought the mic down there for the presentation or not, but what an effort by these two teams today. Many handicappers thought that Cheshire might win this one going away, but no way. Madison put forth a great effort here today. Remember, they lost their quarterback. That could have been vital. Obviously was in the fourth quarter here. And quite a tough break for Madison, but they hung in there. Nice job by Sam Sisk taking over the quarterback spot and threw one into the end zone, kind of set things up for his overtime touchdown effort. They had their extra point block, and that opened the door for Cheshire, and they were able to connect. Came down to the kicking game in the long run, as it always does. Extra points so important at all levels. And both teams now will hover around the folks down below. What an effort by both these teams. What an effort by all the folks helping out behind the scenes here. 30-28, and that is the most exciting Division 8, I should say, grade 8 finish we've had in the last decade. We'll be going down to the field in just a moment here. That is the jubilation of victory.
Hey. Easy. All right, guys, just like to say congratulations on a unbelievable game. From league point, from your own point of view, that was an amazing game. As a league view and a fan, you can't imagine the game being any tighter, better than that. Two equally matched, fantastic programs. You guys will probably play each other a lot in the SEC for the next 4 years. Want to just have you guys give each other a round of applause for the sportsmanship. And Madison, give them a round of applause. Let's go. Just one last, guys, turn around to your families in the program and your coaches and the volunteers. Players, give it up for your families, cheerleaders, parents, okay? It's a difficult day for some. Head coach, Tom. Madison, 8th grade, head captain's up then. Take the award. Madison. Shoreline, 8th grade champions, Cheshire. Congratulations.
Well, a terrific day of football right here at the Surf Club. And this one comes to closure. In overtime, your final score, Cheshire victorious by the score of 30-28. That's going to do it. We sign off. Special thanks to the production crew behind the scenes, Danny Alvarado, Corey Luba, of course, Tom Siasia doing some great work, Andrew Danick, and earlier today, Max Monroe, who left us early. All right, that's going to do it right here. What a day of football. Thank you all for tuning in. Goodbye.